Hello, this is Lady Shaw. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a little experiment, so I thought I'd do it on camera. So, I wanted to see if, so these coils, I'll back up. This is the Colibri, this is the, Grace, keep forgetting that name, planners for next year. They have the same size coil. They can, as, Erin Condren, as does this one. So my question is, where did it go? Okay, now I'm like, where did it go? What happened? Oh, here we go. I have this is an Erin Condren, and it fits on both of these. Now, I know I at some point in the past had an A5 Erin Condren horizontal, but I can't seem to find it, or else I would try use that to try this. So we're gonna just have to go by measurements. So it says on the website that Erin Condren A5 covers are 5.8 and inches by 8 by 3. So I just wanted to see how big these are. Okay, so this is quite a bit bigger. This is 6.5. Now, now if I do it by the paper, it's a little under 6. So I don't think they will fit here, unfortunately. This is about 5'9". 5'9". I think they would be a little too short. And then I don't have a 8 big enough. So that would be 8, 1, 2, 3, 8.6. Yeah, it'd be shorter too. So this one, let's see. We are basically at 5.8. Yep, 5.8. And then, okay, that's 7. 1.3. 1.3. Yay! Okay, so I think the Erin Condren interchangeable covers will not work on this one, but they'll work on this one. And I think I might order some for like a seasonal hardcover, because they're pretty hard laminate. I think I might do that. It won't be for this one, but I can use it with this one. I'll probably just leave this one on the inside, but change the outside cover. Maybe put a pocket in it. Cool. So I just wanted to do that real quick, and I wanted to do it on camera. Then maybe we'll do some playing with me stuff. I still haven't decided what is going where. And my next question. So the answer to my question is, will Erin Condren interchangeable covers fit on these? And a no and a yes. Cool. That's the result. Okay, the next issue. Let me find it. Well, I'm like not finding things. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to edit this part out. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Of course, it was in my desk over here. My question is, and I'm going to see which ones start where. That's just a notebook. Where, if I want to move in before January. So I think this one just starts in January. I'm going to order some tabs for this and then I'll tab it up. Yeah, January. So this starts in January. Over there. This is my Wonderland 222, and I believe it starts in January as well. And we have December. So here we do have December. So this starts in December. So that's my question. So we have that one for December. This is the A6 from Common Planner, Sterling Ink. It starts in January. So that is cool. Okay. The January start. This one, my Red and Happy, which I still love. I absolutely love this cover. So this is undated. So I can start this whenever I want. So it'll start in January. I still love this cover. I am so big on like black and white checker right now. Especially with green accents. Like I regret not ordering this cover from Paperbound Creations in every size I have. I should have. At least ordered an A5. Alright, so we have that one down. This is what I'm going to use for work. It does start in November, so I'm going to move into this one. So that's definitely going to get moved into. This one starts in January, so we're good there. Come on, get on there. There we go. But it's nice to know I can use Erin Condren accessories in these. At the very least. Alright. Since these are Common Planner, I'm going to assume they start in January, I mean. So I'm not going to worry about those. So we're down to this one is the problem. It starts in October. So technically, for me, it would, do I move into this or not? And I don't think so, but I keep going back and forth. So what do you think? Do I move into these, leaving the work one aside. Do I move into these two planners early? Or do I keep going in the ones I have? Like, I don't think I'm going to move into this one. I want, like, the full year in here. Right? I think that's what I want. Because, yeah, it'll be the full year in here. Yeah, that's what I want. So I don't think this one will. I think it'll stay. It'll just be a January start. I have problems with this one. Like, I don't know if I want to go ahead and move over. Like, that would be a lot left I move over now, because I'm already not using these, which this goes all the way through 2026. So these could be used at a future time, just to be dated. But I don't know. Kind of want to go the rest of the, but then there's what to do about these pages. Do I just make these, ones I put stuff over? Like make into dashboards up until here? I mean, I could do that. It's just extra paper, right? Take off these, when does this end? This ends in June. I could do that, and it's just extra pages for me to like put stuff over the course of the year. That would be a good thing, right? Because this has less pages in the back. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. It'll get turned into things. And then I'll just start in January like I want. Okay. I think I've solved my problems. Well, not all of my problems. This particular problem. And I'll just move into this next month because I'm getting tired of using a Happy Planner Classic for work, and it's just too much. And I don't need it, all that space. So this one I just got for like $10 on Amazon, and it is got a place to write to-dos and a place to do your schedule. It's vertical. It has a few pages in the back, and I'm going to move into it in November. It doesn't get decorated. And I will see you in the next one. This is just a cute little, quick little thing. Bye. Okay, I'm back. It's later. I'm just going to make this one video. Just trying to catch up. I didn't put through yesterday, so I'm doing that. And I need to look up. I need to put stuff in here. So we're just going to catch up a little bit, and then I'll probably do the A5 real quick. Monday we didn't watch anything, but I've been reading Felicity Carroll. And the Murderous Menace. Finished that yesterday. Murderous. And I started Death on the Cliffs, which is a new author, and I'm still a little iffy on it. We had stream night and played Empire Strikes Back and Cthulhu book, Elder God on Pinball M. There's two different versions. And let's see, Tuesday, yesterday we watched Make Some Noise. Make Some Noise, season 4, episode 2. Yesterday we watched Dirty Laundry, which kind of brings me to where I was before I pressed record. What was the last Dirty Laundry episode we watched? 7. Season 4, episode 8. And then tonight we watched the finale of the Slow Horses season, which is 5, I believe. Season 5, episode 6, which is the finale. It has a season 6 already in the gut. coming up, so I can't wait for that. We love that show. It's on Apple. Alright, so this won't get, I'll have to do an unboxing soon. Oops. Oh no. Not quite sure what I dropped, but I almost dropped this. So I will do an unboxing probably this weekend. Or because tomorrow's Halloween and it's obviously not happening tonight. But thing is, 8, and then I journal and veg. Tried to get up there a little earlier, but I don't think it happened. Okay, today, hair wash day. So, I still had trouble getting up. Hair wash. Then work. Ian didn't work, so excuse me. I had to bundle up. My coworkers were kind of laughing at me because I'm like covered in. I had 2 shawls on and wristers on, and I was cold. It's because we're trying to. I came home with this on Monday, I believe. Okay, so I had Thursday. I had a phone screen today. I have a phone screen tomorrow. I have doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I washed my hair today, so I didn't have to do it tomorrow. I'm going to put on a wig for part of it. But not till, I'm pretty sure this is a phone screen, but just in case it turns out to be Teams and like a video. I have not done anything here. Going to a wedding on Sunday, which right on that. Wedding. Yeah, so it's one of the ones where there's like 3 hours between the reception and, which I guess we'll just go home probably, to talk to Ryan, because otherwise I'm going to probably need to plan a different dress for the ceremony and then for the reception. I know what I'm probably wearing to the reception. It's a ceremony dress. Okay, today work. Picked up. Ryan had class. So the boy had a trunk or treat up at school. So Ryan was like, "Oh, but I have class, and by the time I'm done, he can get up there. He won't have much time." I'm like, "It goes till 7:30. He'll be fine." Because if I go, we have to bring the wheelchair. I took pictures of him outside in his costume. He's so cute. It's a pretty decent costume, too. He's somebody from Fortnite that I couldn't tell you. But it's like got like a glowing like a glowing sword, red glow. And the mask's got a red light, and it looks really cool. And it fit him perfectly. Yeah, I took some pictures outside. Ryan class. Night, babe, sweetie. Alright, I'm back. Had to say night night to the boy. Ryan and Ian walked Bubs up to trunk or treat. Got some semi-cute pictures back. With, silly sunglasses and stuff. They went, well, I don't know if they walked, but they went and got Jersey Mike's because Ryan had a free coupon. Then we watched Slow Horses. But we know there's a 6th season. So I filmed a little bit. Between work and dinner. Plus I spent a lot of time just, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, let me finish this. And now I'm filming again. Alright, cool. And we're all set up for tomorrow. Happy Halloween, by the way. I'm like sitting there thinking, and I'm like, why don't I use my commonplace book? Because that's what it's for. So I made, trying to decide which of these two would going to end up as a work planner, because I don't necessarily need both of them, like for personal stuff, because there's a lot of overlap between them. So I probably should have gotten one of them as just not hourly, but anyway. I'm going to use the Colibri is going to end up being the work planner. And the Bella Grace is going to be the messy financial whatever planner. The reason I decided that was because the Colibri looks more professional. I realized it would really be hard to decorate the weekly sections. It's got no pages at the end. Doesn't fit the EC covers if I wanted to change the cover. Versus the Bella Grace, which is got the 2 weeks, which would be good for personal. Also would be good for, they both have an hourly. That would have been good for work too, but the other thing is kind of crossed out. The monthly looks hard to decorate, but I think I can figure out how to decorate the weeklies, especially the horizontal. The note paper is in the month. I can put the EC covers on it. It has more personal, like extra pages that would be better for personal than this one does. So I decided this one could be work, and this would be, This one comes with dashboards and tabs, and this one doesn't. So there's more. What? I'm filming. The boy has lost his monkey, his stuffed monkey, but he took it out of my room, so it's not here. So yeah, so this one the Bella Grace, I think, has more potential to be personalized, to be decorated, to put dashboards in. I did get this so I can put dashboards in. It is the planner punch board, adjustable punches. There's spiral ones in here. So the Bella Grace has more customizable features than the Colibri, which looks lovely and feels lovely, but feels more professional, I guess, and is fully functional without, because I don't know how you would do this one without putting a dashboard in and tabs. So that's how that ended up. And then I did a review of what I have and what's going where, so I know that everything is covered. The complete is going to replace the Moleskine with the weekly dailies. The Bella Grace is going to be, I think I'm going to call it my messy planner. I saw one about having a command center. And I think it's going to be that, as well as financial and maybe even social. It might just be kind of the catch-all. The B5 will be the memory planning with pretty planning. B6 is reading. The A6, this will be my first line of defense, essentially. My EC, my to-dos, my list, my notes, my commonplace book. First line of defense, essentially. We'll go in here first and then get disseminated. Rad and Happy is aiming toward being a health, wellness, fitness one. Though if I get to the point where I need a fitness trainer, I'm going to probably just go and get a Commit 30 fitness. Because I think I love the layout. It's not applicable to me right now, but if I get to that point where I am working out regularly, I might want to get one, and that's what I would get. Colibri plus the personal rings will be work in the daily if necessary. A5 Stalogy, the journal, pocket notebook will be kind of notes and what have you. So I think I got everything covered. Everything's got a place, at least theoretically. Doesn't mean I won't bring the Colibri on here and decorate it. It's just, it doesn't need to be. Like, I don't need to have a dashboard between the months. There is one. I don't need to add tabs. There is one. So, yeah. And then I have plus the notebook too. For work stuff. And then over here, I did a kind of a cover rundown of what would need a cover. So the A5 Complete needs a cover. The Stalogy needs a cover. So that's 2 A5s, a B6, an A6, personal rings, and maybe a pocket Moleskine. And then I don't know if the Rad and Happy needs to have a cover. And obviously the coils don't. So I ended up with 2 A5s, a B6, and A6. And if I can find a B5 or make one, I'll probably make something I just like that I can use all year round. Famous last words from me, who loves to make sure, who wants all my planners to coordinate with each other. Anyhow, this is how my I don't know if any of this is gonna happen. I don't think carbs pumpkins is gonna happen. Print and cut. It's 10 o'clock. I might at least get this part done. You have to take. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to add to this. I should probably add it someplace else, but I wanted to. Gotta start weighing myself weekly. It's about Halloween. We might all both go. We might take both wheelchairs, and Ryan and Ian will each push one of us, and because we forgot to get candy, and we only get like 5. We don't get very much traffic because we are on a cul-de-sac, and so road, and this is where they're building the road extension, and that's a main road. So we're here, and we're cul-de-sac, and then if you go next is the mailboxes and pool, neighborhood pool, and then next is is another road, but that connects like on a big circle with all these cross streets. Like it all connects in a circle. People go there. They don't usually come down our road, our dead end street. So maybe I'll go. So the last several years I've been sitting with a book. Or last year I spent it inside with Bubs, with the boys, Spyro, because he had just gotten fixed and couldn't be left alone. But man, it'd be nice to actually get to participate again. I used to always go. Or I would be the one taking him when the olders were little. Why the boys, Ryan and our friend Randy, scared people. It was so much fun. I miss it. Mostly fun to scare the parents and the older, snotty boys, usually. Sometimes girls. They think they're oh so cool and too big for that. Yeah. Good old days when we had foot traffic for Halloween. Alright. So that's what I was doing earlier today. And I made some decisions. I don't know if they will stay. Let me look at this again. I don't think this needs a cover. I don't particularly like the fact that the months are not with the weeks, but it's fine. It is what it is. The reason I thought this would be good for health is because I can write down, the day's symptoms. I can write down meals. I can write down habits, errands. I could make appointments, and that sort of thing. That was the thought. And this is another, now 2 that you can color in if you want to. But this is pretty. Or I can save it if I don't decide to use it. And use it next year. But I don't know what I would put health in if I don't use it. Unless I put health in the pocket Moleskine again. Or I put health. I guess I could maybe put health in the A6. That goes in here. That's a thought. So that would be like all my to-dos and this kind of thing. Just the back of the common planner would be commonplace. And the front, the weeks and the months would be health. That doesn't sound bad. I kind of was going to use it as a place just to write things that happen so I can remember them for when I go back to the other planners. But giving it a health would be make it right here, right? Invisible. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. Alright, so I kind of jumped ahead. I thought I did. No. Oh, duh. I jumped ahead. I just jumped ahead from here. This was the jumping ahead. So this is journaling. Probably put a meme there. Let's put a page here. Oh, I haven't used these yet. These are acrylic marker, water base, brush tip, saturated color. I saw somebody else using these in one of their, and I'm like, ooh, those look cool. And so, got some, and we shall see. But I haven't had a chance to use them. Alright, let's find... Nope, not in here. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good Halloween week. Or at least a safe one. Obviously, this country is batshit since it's Halloween. Kind of weak. I'm losing everything. Ooh. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to be due for a major clean out this weekend because I'll have to get. I think that's what I started to say, and I got interrupted. Was that the thing about November is a lot of it is just bringing back the stuff I had for September, right? Because it's all fall. Oops. So this will, I said this before. This, I'm going to save those and put those in there. Yeah, that didn't go right. What does it say? Be safe. There it is. Hard to see against the black. Obviously there'll be the new sub boxes, and all that. Please do your best. Please support the people around you, especially if the worst comes to it and they cut off EBT. Look around you for people. If your friends and your family are good, look around for people in the community to help. No one should starve. It's just awful. Like I see a lot of, that's not what the government's for. Yes, that is exactly what governments are created to do. They're created to manage harvests and food supplies. In agrarian societies, to make sure everybody got fed. That's the most basic role of government. I don't think I cut this quite right, but oh well. That is the most basic original function of government, is to make sure the food supply gets distributed across. And if there is problems, a drought, food shortages, that's the government's job to, again, distribute and make sure everybody gets fed. It was the 28th, right? 27th? 27th. November 2nd. So yeah. And the fact is, the money is already there. He just is he or they, I guess, are choosing purposefully to deny its release. And that's just cruelty. Plain and simple. Cruelty. We have at least one friend, if not a couple. I'm going to try to take care of the one that's closest. And that is our friend. Make sure she and her daughter are okay. And then if it keeps getting worse, I think I have another friend. A newer friend who I'm pretty sure is also on food stamps. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that they are okay. And like buy them for some groceries or something. I'm going to offer to take them to the grocery. Alright. No. Let's see. I know we're not going to be able to match perfectly. Because obviously this is not anything. Ooh. That works. Scratch what I said about not finding something that matches, because what do you know? I have something that matches. So this will stay. It'll just be a journal, most likely. Or it'll be like overflow, or I realize I need something else, let's put it here, or I just want to make a spread, I put it here, kind of thing. It's not going to be, you probably will not see it except for maybe at the beginning of the month. Yeah, but I'm just going to keep using it until it's finished. Call it my project pan, if you will. Mostly because I just want to be able to say that I need to start trying to finish things. I do. So I got the interview for the one I was doing things for on Sunday. So I'm excited. Means I did good. I'm not going to put obviously these, I would have to wait till next week. Or until I unbox, and then it'll be there. I still need to do a survey of planner kits and to planners for next year to see what I'm keeping and what I'm not. So far, the only thing I know is I'm dropping sterling ink and picking up Archer and Olive for the reading. I have not made any other decisions. Anyway, what was I going to say? And that's done. Yeah, I want to start using things up. And, yeah, that's what I was going to say. The thought crossed that I would use the A5 rings in a new position. And maybe so. That was before I decided to use the Colibri. We'll see how it goes. But I was thinking a lot of the extra pages that are in some of these journals that I've done and given up, like I finished what I was going to do in them, but there's still a lot in it. I could cut those out and punch them. I could also probably punch them for cut them down a little bit and punch them for the personal too. So there's the thought. Or I could maybe actually bind them because they got me a binding machine. Anything here? That brown doesn't quite look right compared. That's pretty close. I think this is what I used last week, and it was really close. Yeah. So that's what's going on. No, everything that's going on in this country just try not to waste as much anything. Try to use what I have in terms of using up paper and like completely finishing books and I have some ones that I've given up on in the past that could probably get cannibalized or given another go. Cough, cough, passion planner, cough, cough. So we'll see. I still have that TN, undated TN I could jump into if I felt like it. Alright, let's use up some of this. I'm not going to use these any other way, so let's put this for what I'm filming. And let's just... I want to try to use that someplace. I guess not, but I don't like it just hanging out. We'll use that up. Let's put one of you up here. I don't think I put one of these last time. Oops. I don't think I've been using these. So let's do it. Let's do it. What is the fashion lady on? Let's do it. Okay. I obviously did not do this 1 week because there it is. Okay. Ba-doop. Yeah. That's kind of why want to get all my stickers organized so I know what they have so I can use them more. That sort of thing. Missed one weekly spread and now it's haunted. Oh no. No. Okay, I missed, so I think I used up the weekends then. Alright. Booking the bell. And the key. And then that's done. Feel weird not using that. I think I have to do most things on Saturday, so maybe I'll put it right here. Because wedding. There we go. Alright. Put this back in with the rest. I think I'll probably put... Let's go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. Let's just put it there. Alright. That went on pretty well. I've been neglecting the to-dos. Not there. Boop boop. To do. Start October in B5. I need to unbox in November. I need to 2026 planner spread stack. I did that. Second week, kind of did that too. In B5, I'm partway there. That's probably it. So today we are I'm in the wrong one, aren't I? Fuck. Oh well. Okay. Second week, B5. Unbox November 2026 planner stack. Flips. So this is, I should use since I'm putting these together, it'll be both. It'll be called a planner chat. I'll fill in the rest of that later. I obviously need to do weekly setups. First week, November. And that is Moleskine, DD Pocket. I didn't even touch the A5 Day Designer this month. Which says a lot. DD Pocket, A5 Stalogy, monthly, and B6. I think that's it. Obviously, I started writing this for the week. I just skipped what I knew I needed to skip. And then I'll probably write some more because things are happening. Alright. So put this here. I saw this new kind of tab and I think I like. They look so cute. They look like little books. And I'm going to get some on Amazon. But, alright. I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to have a few minutes left before bed. I'm going to probably work on October and get that week done. And maybe try to print out the rest of October at the same time. I will see you in the next one, which will probably be an unboxing. And yeah, or the second week setup if I can get it done tonight. I will see you in the next one. Bye.